Yeah, welcome back. Let's check out here Tank Squad. In the newest version. Yeah, I already received the key many months ago, but didn't realize it. Nevertheless, thank you to the developer. But anyways, it is sometimes good to give those games a bit of time. I set everything to realistic. This game has somewhat a multiplayer co-op focus, but less all sitting in one tank, but more everybody having his own tank. However, there's also two campaigns, one mini, one normal. You can play multiplayer and then you spawn in this hub world. There's some, I would say, low management aspect of resources, tanks, crews, repairs. That looks all good, but of course important is how good is tank gunplay, tank gameplay, how authentic it is, aiming and everything. Can you use the very popular Radian system, which was back in the days basically used by all major factions, if they had good enough optics, if they had any markings inside the optics. Good, what's the start battle? Okay.
Morgen, wie kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Sind alle Panzer bereit?
Okay.
Hey, geh und repariere einige Panzer.
Fertig machen zum Gefecht!
I mean, it of course has this very multiplayer-esque appeal, which can sometimes hurt a bit single-player immersion. But yeah, for multiplayer is of course fine with all this hub world, get ready and whatever. Here we already checked it out, it works out. Steam connection was pretty straightforward, however now I'm currently alone. The partner who also received a key is not online. But yeah. Good, what? Here, tank, ammunition, Where's the reticle? Quarks, space, movement, mouse, okay. Mouse, roll. Ah yeah, gunner optic, left shift button, yeah, that's the best. That's very good. That's I think the keyboard layout is good, yeah. Not as good as the standard keyboard layout of EL2 Tank Crew, yeah. Which is, man. What? Oh, we auto spawn, okay. I wanted to prepare myself, man. Ah! Okay. So what was that? So yeah, Battle of Kursk 43. First mass appearance of Tigers. And Panthers.
Schön, Sie in Kursk zu sehen, Herr Oberleutnant. Vor uns liegt das Dorf Berichte über mögliche Panzerabwehrgeschützstellungen in der Nähe des Hügels erhalten. Wenn Sie welche finden, zerstören Sie sie. Unsere Luftaufklärung meldet auch gelagerte Munition in der Nähe der orthodoxen Kirche in der Nähe des Dorfes. Es wird sich lohnen, dorthin zu fahren und das Gebiet zu überprüfen.
Aber wird sich lohnen?
Durchbrechen Sie die feindliche Verteidigungslinie. Gehen Sie dann in Richtung des Dorfes Luchki. In dem Dorf befindet sich ein feindliches Hauptquartier. Übernehmen Sie es. Seid wachsam und vorsichtig. Viel Glück, Herr Oberleutnant.
Okay. 10 first class. Oh man, sounds a bit brutal. Yeah, but there was of course a joke, man. AL2 Tank Crew has absolutely brutal keyboard layout because they squeeze all aircraft controls, train controls, toilet controls, everything onto one keyboard. No, that is fine. Also interesting, I mean, the German translation was not perfect, but in the hub world I had to pause because it was so hilarious. It was fine, yeah, there was some words that were, I would say, a bit mistranslated. Also why I recommend developers to use this one. There's one where you can also double check your translations. There's this one translator internet page I also use for foreign languages and always works out pretty good, where you can check for your expressions in that foreign languages literature. It seeks expressions like that in that foreign literature, for example German, whatever literature available online on Google Books or whatever, and usually gives you a correct sentence structure and word usage, or utilization, where sometimes translators simply fail to understand what you want from them or what context you are now trying to translate. The head was translated with walking, while here of course does mean rather something like a proceed, yeah. Or bewegen Sie sich. Good. Okay, let's see. You can pick units here. Somewhat. It's somewhat, yeah, like a multiplayer game. Man, I have frames here. I need to limit them. And limit those frames. I don't need that much. Is it limit on 120? Ah, it is. Okay. I was thinking of getting 200 or something. So that is here Befehlswagen, it's command tank, sure, spawn it. That's how it works, yeah, spawn as crew, and that is basically spawning without tank. But they usually, they switch out some gear for additional radio to have contact to higher ups, higher echelons. Normally that here is your typical combat tiger. Don't know, you can also, I guess, spawn AIs. Tiger's nice looking. Tiger always looks sexy. Durchbruchspanzer. And they're carrying a lot of wood around here. But why not? I mean, it can help a bit. But the bigger problem was not really penetration, but superficial damage on gear, jams and everything caused by enemy fire. In Kursk, most of those vehicles fell prone to losing tracks or jamming gear, jamming turrets. Aiming speed, but okay, but you can't go super fast. And that is realistic. It's not some modern Leopard tank. Most movement was done via the vehicle, not with the turret. Okay. Can get outside of the vehicle, cool. Terrier mode. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's very cool, just the delay is unnecessary. And you need to hold the button, why? I mean, simply press F and that would be better, but strange here. My perspective is tying too. Here it looks fine, yeah, a bit too zoomed in. Range. Oh. Re-aim. Ah ja.
Infanterie ist verfügbar.
Could imagine that the Meridian system should work, yeah, but we will see. Okay, how do I open the battle menu again? Can you spawn other vehicles? I suppose. Oh. Oh, okay. We have Vespe. RT support, self-propelled. Smokescreen. Stuka Strike. Nebelwerfer. Okay.
Infanterie ist verfügbar.
I guess there's some way to spawn units and to give us orders to those. Give orders. Nice. Machine gun sound.
Herr Oberleutnant, wir nähern uns dem Rande des Dorfes Luchki. Seien Sie wachsam und vorsichtig.
Panzergranate. Panzergranate 40. Panzergranate. Panzergranate geladen.
Okay, yeah, but it was a bit too fast. The impact for HE grenade.
400 Meter.
500 meters.
Infanterie ist verfügbar.
Interesting explosion effects.
Bereit.
Okay. That. Oh, my phone. Give me a second. Okay, let's go. Yeah, hard to tell what is now here German, what is Soviet. These guys rushed into the town. Ah, Missklick.
Infanterie ist verfügbar.
Aber das ist also das Marksman aus Death Adders. Can't park a finger on them. Most buttons are so sensitive. And so big. Where you have to keep the finger away. Like on a... Like on a cooked weapon. Almost. Worse. The graphics are fine and slightly vodka vision, but nothing too bad. An Orion. Yeah, good. Sure, we could do it native, but it is often coming with some strange. I wonder what is about that battle map. Tactics situation. Ah ja. Enter, okay. It's only off map. Perhaps in single player you don't have any control. Could be. Nice, yeah, it was really hard to see that AT gun. I guess it was something smaller, like a 45mm. As this free from that distance could be dangerous. And as this too, they don't have that many, or almost none. We The T-34 was very close, yeah, sure. He fired. Didn't see that guy. Er spawned his entire platoon. Ja.
Infanterie ist verfügbar. 400 Meter. Bereit. Feindlicher Treffer.
From a distance, he shouldn't knock us out. Shouldn't penetrate us or do any damage.
Bereit.
Ah, cool. They have really this War Thunder stuff here going on. You can even see the crew. Cool. What? That guy simply disappeared, man. I think I've never seen a game that has had such detailed.
Vor. Infanterie. 300 Meter.
Either you have those games like Armor where they simply spawn out. Oh. But here you can really see them crawling out. I think I've never seen that. Neither in a modded ITM mod, yeah, which you can call somewhat the king of single-player tank simming World War II. But yeah, good luck acquiring that mod from that Ukrainian forum there.
Infanterie ist verfügbar.
Nah, cool. I mean, War Thunder, I'm not a fan of it anymore because it's, I don't know, but I'm a fan of its ballistic resolution, yeah, where you can see what is happening and we fired into that hatch. It's somewhat considered a weak point. Old school, man. Since Red Orchestra, I know that. Since as a kid, when I bought Red Orchestra, man, what a game. Red Orchestra 1. It delivered with those tank silhouette cards showing the weak points of all the tanks. Wow, was that cool. I give some more formation orders. Give orders now. Squad orders I need. But that is, oh, yeah, I already tried it out. Oh, way to set up the formation, because they're all, I think they're all behind me, right? So the formation is a bit strange. Ah, here, Z. Follow me, yeah. G, embark infantry on top. Press X to open the squad spawner. Ah yeah, look at that. Here, spawn me, man, an entire division, please. Do I need to aim or what? Yeah. What was that? Is that? X. Ah, okay. Now, we have now heavy infantry squad with us. I mean, I like some of the ideas they have. Ensure the... Oh, it's cool. No, it's pretty cool. Ballistics also look fine. Especially with that picture-in-picture. but I can only order the Gepard squad to follow me. There's no formation orders that we roll in line. I'm pretty sure there is somewhere. Z. Ah ja, okay. It's just so somehow preventing this. Ah, you can remove that hold button. So I'm not really a fan of this hold function. Can you switch that to not hold? So many of those buttons you need to hold. Not really a fan of that. I'm not sure why they did that. I mean, that should be either a simulation aspect. Okay, yeah, you need some time to establish contact. Okay. No, so far it looks decent. Okay, let's continue playing it. I like how difficult it was to see that one puck. That's a cool camera mouse. A bit blurry, yeah, it's a sharpness filter. I can activate one in Windows as a typical Unreal stuff from the DLSS. But perhaps we can also update the DLSS. I don't know which one they're using. The DLL. Yeah, another time. But sometimes it's a good idea to check how you can download the newest DLSS and upgrade your games. Not all developers are keeping up to date. No, there's no sharpness. Oh wait, there's some stuff activated I don't want. Chromatic aberration often causes blurriness. Again, net is not really needed. Slightly better already.
Los zur Position. Adler 1.
Yeah, that's a good armor style voice generator. Sounds pretty good. Man, look at those dudes here. That is discipline here. Arme, Beine bilden eine rotierende Scheibe. Look at those dudes, man. Information. One grenade will take them out. Ah, cool.
Adler 1 bereit.
3, 4, wo bist du? 5, 6, Angriff. Auf. Drauf. This armor speak, but here it sounds even quite good, I must say. It's not something I would have expected from, yeah, you could say indie game. So you need to license some stuff there, expensive stuff. Speech engines. I mean, even armor, yeah, and we made Active made millions. But still, it's not perfect, or far from perfect. Can I order a squad from here? So, why? Can order support from here, but not the squads? Perhaps there's a limitation, because otherwise it would be too powerful. Could be, yeah. Well, it would be, of course, easier if I could now give my infantry squad the order to secure the outskirts, instead of having to naturally aim at it. Oh, he talked Russian.
Jawohl.
Somebody's in front of us.
10 Uhr. Infanterie. 100 Meter. Adler 1 bereit.
So, saw a muzzle flash. Some muzzle flash coming from here. I think I saw a muzzle flash from here. There was some ricochet or something. Where's the third tank? There's an interior button. Holy moly. Yeah, he has armor. Exactly, yeah, and that tells you, man. People, oh, why is the tank not seeing anything in combat mission? Look at what you see inside a tank. They don't have any TVs, thermal cameras or whatever. That is if you roll down, yeah, the armored slits for round pass in the, if you fire a machine gun into that, yeah, it's still dangerous and will crack the glass and everything. The tanks are not some super weapons. Combat mission is the only game that figured it out. Yeah, if you have no, even small arms fire on your tank, it will damage stuff. Just would be great if you could lean towards those. I mean, you can. It's a bit over the top, but okay. Graphic errors. But yeah, games like that give you an idea how limited and why you need infantry support with those tanks. Some dude now behind us run up with an anti-tank mine, you will notice nothing. I mean, sure, the other crews are also checking their areas, but still, it is brutal. For no reason they installed those protection measures on those German tanks where you trigger grenades around you. So it wasn't be such a danger. Some dudes run at your tank. And to this very day, you see it in Syria how they run up to a T-72 and put down there something, or two Merkava tanks in Israel. And the tank dudes do nothing there because they...
Infanterie, 100 Meter.
And then in that foliage, man, some dude on the ground, you will not see that guy. But he sees you through... So you're 500 times bigger than him. Okay, let's advance. Okay, we took 2 casualties.
Adler, los zur Position. Adler 1. Jawohl.
This game really does a good job with the foliage. I mean, infantry is in a lot of those tank games a complete joke. Basically simply a shooting gallery. Sure, in World War II the Soviet infantry didn't have that many means. I mean, they still had grenades, yeah, sure they can't penetrate but they can damage. The anti-tank rifles, yeah, against a Tiger rather nothing. But I mean, there's a saying among tankers, you never want to be fired upon for no reason. Eh? Damage can always happen. Even, I mean, there were Abrams tanks disabled by 50 cal fire in the 2003 Iraq invasion. But the problem was also the APUs, they carried those auxiliary power units in those boxes there. That they often lit up, started fires, even when hit by smaller calibers, endangering the entire tank. Yeah, it would be great. Thinking if you with D or A could quickly skip the slots. This here takes so long, especially why I don't know why they did that with just holding the button. It is not very good. Super cumbersome. If it would be at least quickly zack 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 zack, yeah. That's how it in reality works. Why they did that, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I said, can we definitely deactivate this hold button then? Nobody needs that. Why? I guess not. Or is that a realism setting on it? Amount of dead bodies, unlimited please. Yeah, I don't know why they went for that. It doesn't make sense. It should be obvious by playing it for 1 minute. This holding button, also for opening the map or squad orders, is super annoying. It's really also even fatiguing. There's something you do if you want to open a door or if you want to put out the engine or something, or exit the tank. Okay, yeah, or enter the tank. Not if you do stuff that, especially because I would like to play from the interior, but yeah, with this hold 3 seconds or 2 seconds or whatever the button, it's super annoying. It takes way too long time. Sometimes the button is also not responding. Exactly, yeah. Wüstenfuchs. There's also something else, those viewport, I don't know, should be put a bit behind. And then you even notice how little you see through those slits, through those armored slits, which you have to employ. So otherwise they might shoot your periscopes out with the small arms. And then you have dudes, man, in combat mission. Why is my tank at night not seeing the enemy tank that just drove by? You see nothing, man. Even in many modern tanks, without any technical measures, you see nothing. You don't have good thermal cameras. The engine's massively loud. Sure, my enemy. There's accounts of enemy tanks passing each other only meters away without noticing it. Especially if they are inside the tank. I mean, if the commander's out, that's why you had those commanders often, even in combat, sticking out and getting killed by riflemen. was almost impossible to maintain the situation of one is inside the tanks. Oh, did we secure that village now? There's some... No. I mean, there's some infantry dudes, but can't we move on? Oh shit, what? No, don't call that. No, wait, what? Somebody... What the heck? Somebody got injured, I think. I'm calling Artie on us. Oh, it is precise, okay. So where's the third tank? Got stuck somewhere. Is that a Soviet? No. Jimmy, you should rather go to the medic. I think you had enough for today. I took heavy casualties from the arty strike. But yeah, is that here one of those games where you need to eliminate every single dude in order to secure the outskirts? Ah, okay, that is here multiplayer style. Okay. Oh! What is that? Hola! Man, that is the one-on-one sound effect from WDS games. What? Yeah. What the heck? Okay, what was the plan? What was the plan? Ura into my tank? Japanese style, okay. Dude wanted to Ura. But who knows, man? Perhaps he was carrying an anti-tank grenade or something. Suicide Squad. Was some script or some... What is this my hull gunner? Is he firing? I mean, I have a hull gunner on the right front side. Okay. Ah, he's firing. Oh, he's doing his job.
Außerhalb der Karte anzufordern. Die Aufklärung meldet auch ein feindliches Munitionsdepot in der Nähe der Kirche in der Nähe des Dorfes. Es ist eine gute Idee, dorthin zu fahren und die Gegend zu überprüfen. Seien Sie wachsam und vorsichtig. Auf Verlustplatz.
I would really like to use the interior, but with those screwed up... Oh! So we use outside camera. But if they... Another Ura attack of it. 12 Uhr, 200 Meter? What? Yeah. I don't see it. Oh, shit, man. Is that 200 meters or what? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that went over.
Bereit.
Ah, HE. No, I'm firing AP. But I like the foliage. That is quite a different experience.
Infanterie, 100 Meter. Bereit. 11 Uhr. Infanterie, 100 Meter. 11 Uhr.
Hey, Paul.
Infanterie,
Morgen.
100 Meter. 11 Uhr. 100 Meter. 11 Uhr. Infanterie, 100 Meter.
Infantry is again a bit brain dead, of course. What? T-34. Nice. Yeah, but not killed. Yeah, but they exiting. I really like the exit animations. Some of the best I've seen. What? T-34.
11 Uhr. Infanterie, 100 Meter.
Didn't spot me. Ah, no, I think he... Yeah, Jimmy, wait. Into the driver's hatch, but seems like no damage. Perfect hit.
11 Uhr. Infanterie, 200 Meter. 11 Uhr. Bereit. 200 Meter.
Come at me, bro!
11 Uhr.
Doni, run!
100 Meter.
Holy moly, but that was close.
11 Uhr. Infanterie, 100 Meter. Ist verfügbar.
I played some tank game a year ago, but don't remember. It was way more obscure. Well, I don't know. There's not really that many good ones. I guess here EL2 Tank Crew is pretty good, especially for ranged tank combat, which definitely happened to us in Kursk. In Kursk, I mean, you had really those huge ranges. And yeah, the best World War II tank game is ITM mod for Steel Fury, but it's super hard to acquire from that super obscure Ukrainian forum. Yeah, exactly. Kharkov Steel Fury 42 is the best. But there's Ukrainians or Russians as well modding that to glory with millions of new tanks and everything, but it is really hard to acquire. Asian thingy? Ah, yeah, there was some modern tanks. Yeah, I remember, but it was modern, right? I think it was modern. But it was mix of realism and... I remember there was something that was a bit like arcadey War Thunder. Was not too bad. I mean, it was cheap. I have it somewhere in my library. I need to check. But I guess modern tank sims, what is good is, or at least Cold War, what is good is here this Gunner Heat PC. Not very slow development. And they're now remastering or re-releasing the Abrams platoon, but I'm not really a fan of that. There was they're also releasing here those classics from... They're really old school, but good. But good. Yeah, there was Panzer, I-Panzer, yeah. Not too bad. Oh, there's somebody inside. Time to exit, I would say. Still some tank firing from that woodliner. I see only smoke. Wait, what is that? No.
Infanterie ist verfügbar. Infanterie, 100 Meter.
Panzer General 2, but that is not a tank sim. That is tactics. Yeah, those Kharkov dudes made really good ones. They also have this Israeli one and this Iran one. It's very hard to figure out, but some really nice ideas. Unfortunately, they didn't keep it developing it. And EL2 Tank Crew is also, I don't know, those dudes are rather releasing new content. There's not really much content. I think the last thing they released for Tank Crew was the Soviet Churchill. Oh yeah. Tank simming Despite gunner heat PC for World War II, there's not really much. Just modding, but difficult modding. Is that guy active now? I want to waste the 8.8. Yeah, Fantasy General. There's also Fantasy General 2 by Slytherin is pretty good, if you like that. But there's of course strategy games that is not you're not in command of a tank. Let's bring over the infantry to sweep this area. I guess it is full with crew members and whatever. For some dude throws a grenade on us. And the infantry's gone, okay. Let's buy... medium infantry squad. No, but it's decent, yeah, there's definitely a lot of room for improvement, especially when it comes to the camera handling. Yeah, World in Conflict. This is a classic strategy. Yeah, I'm also neither that big fan of RTS. Just with some exceptions like here, Stronghold. But there you can also control the speed and everything. Oops. Man, this Death Adder mouse. You can't put a finger on the mouse button. It's like a P320 mouse. It was Razer bought by 6 Hour, I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. But I think those call-in games, like Steel Division. I would like to play Steel Division if they would have some interesting campaigns like in Combat Mission, where you not constantly need to farm points and call in stuff, but where you have some fixed mission, fixed force for some limited support. I think the game can be quite realistic, but yeah, they rather go for this fast-paced call-in stuff. I mean, people enjoy it, yeah?
600 Meter.
Is that all dudes? No. Man, we're having destruction here. Close combat, yeah, close combat, man, that's of course. So something. Did I say close combat?
12 Uhr. Panzer. 500
Was? 12 Uhr? Wo ist 500? Ja. Erkannt! 2 T-34s. No, they shouldn't be penetrating us from here.
Wir sind getroffen.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. I hit him. Good hit.
Bereit. 12 Uhr. Infanterie. 400 Meter. 12 Uhr. Panzer. Ziel unbeschädigt ist. Bereit. Feindlicher Treffer. 400 Meter.
Then.
12 Uhr.
Okay.
Infanterie. 400 Meter.
Ah, they
Bereit.
exited. Ah, it's Burns. Yeah.
12 Uhr. Infanterie. 400 Meter.
Leave that man alone. Yeah, 8.8 will rip apart a T-34 from 500. Okay. Yeah, Combat Mission Barbarossa is still, or the classic Combat Mission games are still outstanding. Because yeah, so Combat Mission 1 games are different from Combat Mission 2. Combat Mission 2 is really going into this micro aspect, where you're checking every bush. That is of course great, yeah, can be cool. But Combat Mission 1 has this really this, I think it's the best game when it comes to this board game, war game approach, where you don't need to check for every single bush or whatever. If you're in a forested tile, you receive certain bonuses, but you don't need to check if your dude is now behind a tree. Or I mean, Combat Mission 2 is so extremely detailed. Combat Mission 2 is still the most detailed. That here, Charles Moyan, he's a Buddha. You can all those when people say this game has bad technology or whatever, they don't realize what even Combat Mission means. There's not any game that has such sophisticated LOS command control checks. But the first game has simply sport game stuff. You put an infantry squad into the infantry squad is also abstracted. Yeah, you don't need to handle 12 dudes and split them apart to see if every dude is behind a bush. You simply send that abstracted squad into a forested tile. They receive the bonus period. Yeah. So I really like that about Combat Mission 1. It is still beautiful to play and a very different experience from Combat Mission 2. It's not, I wouldn't say it is obsolete, it's simply a different game. They should simply release some widescreen patch for it. That's the only thing. And yeah, and WASD control, I mean, that is not really a big thing. You can handle that via a macro with auto hotkey or something. But widescreen would be great. This is the only thing, but other than that, graphics-wise, I think still the game also has a lot of charm. Because Combat Mission 1 looks so different, it looks so unique. If you see a screenshot of Combat Mission 1, you immediately know it's Combat Mission 1. I rather play a game like that than, I don't know, another Unreal 5 slop game that looks like, I can't tell, is it now Oblivion, or is it Stalker? Nah, and the scenarios is brutal. The modding, I mean, that game was a revolution. Combat Mission 1, also Combat Mission 2. Charles Moyan was one of the biggest gurus of wargaming. That dude, most people don't even know because they don't understand. Combat Mission 1 with spotting system, I think ID system, stuff like this existed to some extent in Steel Panther games. And then Combat Mission 2 with IEDs and command and control. And the technology behind Combat Mission 1 and 2 is still better than most modern games. What they have there inside, yeah, graphics engine, OpenGL, sure. I mean, if they could perhaps bring it over into Vulkan, I'm not really expert, but I mean, a lot of OpenGLs convert to Vulkan. Yeah, and it's faster to play. Combat Mission 1 is less micromanagement, and Combat Mission 2, you must really say there's this approach, especially of those older wargamers, to make it always bigger, more units. There was in general this wargame, if you follow wargames through the 80s, 90s, 2000, they became bigger, more units, more counters was equaling quality. While nowadays you have then, I don't know, some Cold War campaign in Combat Mission Cold War, man, commanding an entire Soviet tank division on a map, man, where you can't even place the tanks. Need to give every single dude an order because everything is full with mud. And nobody's playing that. And Normandy is Combat Mission 2 engine. And Normandy is a great game, man. Normandy and Shock Force. But all other games as well. The problem is simply that every expansion they go more and more, and nobody's playing it. That's also why you see so little campaign gameplay on YouTube, because all they are playing some small missions. Nobody wants to play goddamn 10 hours, man, to finish a mission. all those monster 5 million counter games or 5 million unit games. Some 80-year-old is playing and dying of age, man. And Normandy is good. Normandy has some really great campaigns. And it's also, I mean, the bocage warfare can be quite challenging on micro, because you can't simply run around there. You need to watch for those bocage and everything. Gripsby, yeah, of course, man. Gripsby here with this War in the Pacific, man. Gripsby, will you do another War in the Pacific? Never. Never again. I sold my soul to the devil. But yeah, as a combat mission, I mean, technology-wise, combat mission 1 and 2, some of the most sophisticated games still to this very day. People simply don't have the grasp to understand. Simply don't understand. It's also a problem because of the communication of Battlefront. Charles Moyan is somebody, he paints a Mona Lisa and then he hides it in a basement. And 95% of players don't even know how deep the engine goes, especially with the command and control, how sightings are. And half of the forum is full with people being clueless, even after playing 20 years of the game. Even dudes with 10,000 posts on the Battlefront forum still not figuring out the game. And giving, I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know any other game. That dude is... IED rules, man, of Shock Force. It's probably only 1% of players that even understand the IED trigger rules of radio IEDs, via IEDs, and all the cycling rules. Yeah? I mean, there's a cool missions in Normandy where you can really sit 20 minutes in a bocage and suddenly you notice that 10 meters away a machine gun team is sitting there and somebody scratched his butt and you finally realize that there's some enemies there. It's crazy. There's no other game that went so deep. Unfortunately, they're really bad at communication, yeah? Really this autist approach, man. It's a manual, nothing is... Only, I don't know what, 2% of the players of Combat Mission realize how deep that game goes. What technological masterclass it is in certain aspects. Crazy stuff I did in Combat Mission. Like, I don't know, some infantry dudes spotted you send some infantry dudes 20 minutes, 50 minutes on a scout mission. They spot anti-tank gun, or they sense one, but they are not sure what anti-tank gun it is. You bring them back 50 minutes, then you approach your command Sherman. I mean, it's really a roleplay game. Even board games not go that deep. You go back to your units, then you approach the Sherman commander, tell him, hey man, I've seen anti-tank gun, where is there on that hill? Show me your map, I'll show it you. I mean, real stuff. And the tank receives the information, but the information is a bit slightly off. So he doesn't know exactly where it is, but he has the information from the scout team that there's somewhere an anti-tank gun and he's ready. And if he will then go into that direction, doesn't mean that the anti-tank gun will not spot him first. I mean, so that's a reality. Yeah? Somebody tells you there's a tank around the corner, you say, okay, I will go and seek it out, and you get killed. Yeah, yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's definitely janky. There's a lot of mechanics here, especially multiplayer-wise, which somewhat hurts, I guess, the single-player aspect. It definitely has a multiplayer co-op focus. I guess in that regard, it's very unique. With spawning stuff and everything. But there's some jank, yeah, like unnecessary holding buttons in this interior looks not really working. Some of the ballistics seem a bit off. HE rounds, I don't know, I can't, if perhaps it's subjective, I'm not, but it looks like the HE rounds, which were rather heavy rounds, they have a quite extreme high velocity, but perhaps it is like that. Normally they were slower. Fired on that AT gun 500 meters when the round arrived instantly. When you cover 500 meters, That requires a speed of, yeah, 5,000 meters per second or what? Nah, bullshit. Yeah. 500 meters per second. Yeah, okay. I mean, after half a second it arrived 1,000 meters per second. What is, I don't know, the 8.8 velocity of a 8.8 HE? Perhaps it is even not that. Well, it was not even a half second, it arrived instantly. Felt like 2,000 meters per second. Oh, the tank moves. Didn't they exit the tank? Interesting.
Wir sind getroffen. Bereit.
Okay, turret is empty.
Bereit.
Yeah, exactly. HE velocity is very low. Or comparably low. So it would require something like, I don't know what... bit 400 milliseconds to arrive. Yeah, perhaps it was for, I don't know. For me it felt like instant. Yeah. What?
400 Meter.
Infantry. Okay, let's check out. I mean, now we will fire 400 meters AHE. The infantry is. Yeah, but 400 meters is hard to judge. It's too close. 400 meters is really almost instant. Something like 300 milliseconds. It's very hard to judge. We need something like 1,000 meters or something. I think we can really tell how fast that thing is. Yeah, something spawned. Signal. Perhaps an attack signal. Ah, party? Okay. I talked even with programmers, offered them money to somehow make widescreen patches for Combat Mission 1 games. So far nobody could figure it out. Charles, if you hear me, man, please make widescreen patches for CM1 games, come on. That was a game that made you big. Charles, can you hear me from that here, from your monastery on the Himalaya here at 8,000 meters? Dude is, I think he's currently busy with his 10 days straight 24/7 meditation. it was high velocity. Could be anti-tank. It was quite fast. Ah, it's a tank. Yeah, but there's no any tank that can penetrate me. Come on. We are at Kursk.
12 Uhr! Infanterie! 100 Meter!
100 Meter! Oh, ja, das ist AP Rounds.
300 Meter!
Ah, is this free, okay.
1 Uhr!
They're rounding me. What's it now? What's that actually?
12 Uhr! Infanterie! 100 Meter!
So is this free? Oh, I said assist 2, nah.
1 Uhr!
Oh shit, I think that's assist 2, man.
Sprenggranate!
57mm high velocity can penetrate us. Yeah, that was inside rifle, I mean. Okay, about 200 meters, yeah, okay. But the HE grenade, you know, man, insta-beamed into that assist.
200 Meter! 1 Uhr!
But it's, yeah, true, it's only 200 meters.
Bereit!
Was that assist 2? Looked like one. It was quite a big barrel. They had a couple of assist 2 in Kursk, but very, very rare. Assist 2, they can take us out. What was it? What the hook?
3 Uhr! Infanterie! 400 Meter!
What is firing so fast?
Wir sind getroffen!
Yeah. Jimmy, retreat! Man, that is super high velocity. What is that? Ah, tank, okay. Ah, bad shot. No, but good enough.
Wir sind getroffen!
Okay, man.
Bereit! 12 Uhr! Infanterie! 200 Meter! Bereit! Feindlicher Träger! Bereit! Verbrennt sie!
Oh, Jimmy! What the heck are you doing, man? Ah, he's speeding me up. Very smart AI. Iron Cross for you. I will recommend you. Jimmy, no, it's okay. Yeah, thank you. Nein, Toni, aufhören. Man, tank AI also didn't change in 30 years of video gaming. Tank AI never changed, man. it's the same stuff, man. The tanks ramming each other. It never changes, man. War never changes, man. Video game AI never changes. Yeah. Yeah, all this AI talk, man. Oh, ouchie. Fucking T-34, man. Problem is that this game has somewhat the problem of armor. Is that sometimes overemphasized foliage. When I look at those pictures, when I've never seen fucking man-high foliage. Look at those bushes, man. They're as big as a man. It's like an armor. This is here. Is it in a? Some of those bushes are a bit over the top, like an armor. But the enemy sees us, which is of course also easy because we need to scale the. Ah, 200 meters is too dangerous. Come on, is that dude coming? Look at the foliage, there's foliage that is as high as a Tiger tank. I mean, sure, of course it exists there, but it's... Sometimes in those engines, I don't know why they make it the grass so over the top. But sometimes there's a setting for foliage hate. In some games you can set it up a bit more realistic. I mean, we can deactivate, but that is of course again the opposite. You can deactivate grass while aiming. Probably more realistic than play with grass. I don't know why a lot of those game engines, they often have this over the top foliage. So if you would be in some jungle, man, with wild wheat or whatever, big grown man, big man, dudes have, man, those dudes have really good soil. And, especially a tiger, man, it's quite a high vehicle. Damn block of a tank. Same tank, I can't tell. No, there's another tank. We got him, yep.
Panzergranate geladen.
Kack. And somebody's talking Russian here. Aha.
Meter. Wir sind getroffen.
Shit, fucking AT gun has a fix on me, what?
Sprenggranate geladen. Bereit. Bereit.
Okay, the gun disappeared, so I guess I hit it. The gun is gone. Gun. The CSI Eastern Front arrived. They couldn't find any trace of the gun. I don't know what happened. They took here ballistics, forensics, DNA samples. Couldn't find anything, man. I said I killed a gun. There was an AT gun, but they're disputing my claim because I can't find any traces after that. That 88 HE impacted that directly, I guess. Years later, they discovered traces on the moon. Yeah, no, there is no way to put it into real full screen. It would require some. I tried a lot of stuff out. Even tried to do some here hex editing to get a bit more zoomed in, but without stretching the interface. I mean, that's how they usually do those widescreen patches. They sometimes zoom in more into the game, yeah. There's a possibility with reshade widescreen, but the problem is you lose the interface. Normally there's often the method that you can, the viewpoint can be fixed for widescreen without impacting on the user interface. And then having true widescreen, otherwise you have this stretched nonsense, yeah. I'm pretty sure that somebody could do that, but there's simply not enough interest. A game like, I don't know what, GTA 3 or whatever, yeah. There's more interest in some combat mission. Holy moly. I think that...
12 Uhr. Infanterie. 100 Meter. 12 Uhr.
The fuck is he throwing, yeah?
100 Meter.
Infantry is typical tank game infantry.
1 Uhr. Infanterie.
Yeah, resolution wise... Oh shit, there was an anti-tank grenade. Yeah. I mean, that is dangerous. During through it on our engine cover. Pretty good throw. Yeah, resolution wise there's a bit of problem as well. Because the engine is only supporting certain resolutions. It could be also fixed, that is also all hard-coded nonsense. It's not that the engine is limited to those engines. There's really nobody caring for that, but nobody has access to this. Highest resolution... I mean, it is basically 4 to 3 resolutions. You can't even go higher than full HD in combat mission. You can't even go 2K. When I had a 4K screen, can even go crazy resolutions with combat mission. The problem is everything becomes super small, but super high, super sharp. So the game is not limited to 1600 to 2200. Problem is simply that the typical HD screen can't handle 1200 because that game is hard-coded to those 4 to 3. And what you can do is define a custom resolution if your screen allows that. But still, we simply need widescreen resolutions. That is, the edge can handle it, pixel-wise. Simply, nobody cares to mod that or to hack that.
Infanterie, 200 Meter. 10 Uhr. Infanterie, Nord.
Okay, we're capturing. I doubt that it's really a challenge. If Moyan would sit down, I mean, he's the only one probably with the proper coding skills. But who knows if they even have access to it anymore. If they also lost the source code. Look at how many people lose the source code. Perhaps the GOG dudes could fix it. But you need to pay the money for that. And the classic combat mission is still in the most list of top 100 video games ever. Despite being so niche. It was really a big thing back in the days. It was their war game. It was like... I don't know what. Crysis for wargaming. When it released. Combat Mission 2 was more niche always. But that's always because most people didn't have a clue. I mean, now there's some interest. What the fuck are they doing?
11 Uhr. Infanterie, 100 Meter.
That's a bit bullshit.
12 Uhr. Infanterie, 100 Meter.
If the Soviets charging Tiger tanks out. I need to bring in the infantry. This is assault. Wow, cool, that was a grenade. What the fuck is that? Body parts. It's raining body parts, man. Oh, they're surrendering, man. Oh, shit. Ah, cool. That is cool. Oh, Jay, why are you always hiding behind me? Fucking screwing up my retreat. No, but the game has solid mechanics. Should be. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could be improved, but some nonsense. But okay. I mean, fighting tanks, really fun. And you can tell by the amount of scenarios. Combat Mission 1, I think if you install all 3 titles with all scenario packs, you can still find. I mean, luckily that one guy back up them on archive. I think you can get, I don't know what, 10,000 scenarios for Combat Mission 1 games, man. People were crazy about that game. For many it was a dream come true. But even CM2 has a ton of scenarios. Normandy. Brutal. And even Shock Force. But now it's getting silent about Combat Mission. I don't know, I guess those dudes, they claim, I don't know if they will ever make a Combat Mission 3. I think they're already getting ready for... they're getting ready for... chilling out. Because them and most of their fan base are probably now over 60. It is simply what it is. As I need to add skins for Combat Mission Man, where you can get a unlock a skin DLC for your Tiger and can paint it in purple, pink, and whatever. I mean, the Combat Mission is not Gen Z ready. I don't know. Oh, don't drive over that dude, man. It's gross. Oh, stehen bleiben. Polizei. Was ist das? Auftanken. Ah ja. Oh shit, what was that?
Wir sind getroffen.
Aua! Vergiss es. Anti-Tank, I guess. But I mean, really, Combat Mission, what was the last years? Nothing's going on. What's going on? Last release was what, 2 years ago? The expansion pack for... Ah, there was this D-Day expansion, yeah, for Normandy. Just comes with those super huge campaigns. Ah. Hallo. Nice, I was hoping for that you can see the impacts. Yeah, Jimmy! That's cool that you can see the impacts. Let's see. I mean... That's cool, that's cool. I really like that. I mean, I also love that in Combat Mission 2 games. That you can see... I mean, there's some crazy pics of... Oh! Okay. Wow, good that it's not a Combat Mission, man. In Combat Mission, your gun won't be dead. Wow, look at the impacts. There's some crazy pics of Kursk tanks. Of Tigers covered all aspects from impact of impacts. Some heavy tanks, Tigers, Panthers covered completely in impacts. But we're still operational. Yeah? I guess it's this, yeah, there's probably AI. There's the same problem in Combat Mission 2 games, man, that they always aim for center mass. I mean, sure, you can hit the gun, but that's the biggest problem in Combat Mission 2. And if you have a Sturmtiger, you're so happy. First round incoming, hits the barrel, weapon dead. It's the worst moment in gaming, man. Okay, hier, Toni. Obergefreiter. Ja, ohne Meldung. Jimmy, can you... What's that, Jimmy? Is that a Meldung or what? See you roast the hand, man. Are you... Jimmy, we are not here from the double letters, yeah? Tony, you are not here the Führer. Come on, can you please reload my... Jimmy? Ah, yeah. Oh. I need to pay money? What? Tony, we are in war. Yeah, okay, wait. I have here some... Reichsmark. Gee, I need to pay money, man, to those dudes here. Privat, guten Tag, hello. Man, but that's typical, super realistic, man. Those typical quartermaster dudes, man. Logistic and quartermaster dudes, man. They always, man, you need to have deals with those Tonys, pay them some cigarettes or whatever. Hey, man, I need some fuel. Oh, Jimmy. Fucking lazy. Here. Tankowind. The Tiger roleplay game. Quest completed. There should be some sound effect like in Skyrim when you complete a quest.
Tankstation auftanken.
Yeah. I'm on it. Hello, Herr Oberleutnant. I was once a tanker like you, then I took a 76mm to my knee. Yeah. Show me, what? 275 Reichsmark? Why you stop with this hand movement, man? That is tactical science. You're in war. You're not here in Berlin, man, meeting your Jenny. Ah, tank is also repaired, okay. Ah, tank is fine. Alien. Yeah, man, that's a typical slop, unreal Jimmy's. Jimmy, what are you doing with your floss there, man? Tony, what is your rank? Ah, here, Gefreiter or what? No, he's Soldat. Nothing, then he's Soldat. Or Schütze. Exactly. Okay, let's blow up that ammo depot. Oh, Chase, stop hiding behind me, you coward, man.
Feuergranate.
Geladen!
Sprenggranate.
Geladen!
Bereit. Hier Zugführer. Wir benötigen einen Luftangriff. In markierter Position. Vor Ort. Kommen. Hier, Bataillon. Zielpunkt angefallen. Geschosse im Angriff. Ende.
Could be a anti-tank rifle or something. Doesn't look really threatening.
Uhr. 400 Meter. Bereit. Infanterie. 400 Meter. 12 Uhr. Wir sind getroffen.
Yeah, something is in that ruin. Or was tank. God damn it. Oh, Jimmy's. Why you want to cuddle with me?
500 Meter.
The eye is stupid, obviously. Okay, something blew up there.
Bereit. Panzergranate. Geladen. Geladen. 9 Uhr. Panzerabwehrkanone. 300 Meter. 11 Uhr. Infanterie. 800 Meter. 11 Uhr. Infanterie. 900 Meter. Bereit. Infanterie. Nach. 12 Uhr. Infanterie. Nach.
Yeah, this Hurrah bullshit is a bit. Who came up with that idea, man? Who was that smarty who was thinking that is a good idea? Hurrah Tiger tanks. It makes only your game looking stupid, man. It's fucking hell. And some people come up with Schnapsideen, Scripted nonsense.
Bereit.
Oh! Molotov. Extinguisher.
Sprenggranate. Geladen. 12 Uhr. Infanterie. Nach. Infanterie. Nach. Infanterie ist verfügbar. Bereit.
We already killed 100 infantry.
Feindliches Hauptquartier befindet. Nehmt das Hauptquartier und das Dorf ein.
They look like Operation Flashpoint 1 characters, man, when they are heavily wounded. Ich weiß gar nicht, was meine Rotation. Well, can you be here really savage or what? Holy mo... What? Actually, that is... not good. Ah, привет. Should I... yeah. Fucking hell. Turn. Hello? Jimmy, he will kill us. Boah. What the fuck? Is he alive? Oh shit, he is. Oh, die ist so.
Wir sind getroffen. Bereit.
Ja, Savage Game hier.
Infanterie ist verfügbar.
11 Uhr! Infanterie! 100 Meter! Infanterie!
Sprenggranaten geladen. Panzergranate geladen.
Iron Cross, I'm coming. I will show you where the Iron Crosses grow. Schwerer Panzer? What do you mean schwerer Panzer?
300 Meter!
Oh, KV-1 is okay. Yeah, but they can't penetrate us.
1 Uhr! Infanterie! Ja! 12 Uhr!
Bereit. Feindlicher Treffer.
1 Uhr!
Wer ist dieser Stein? Alter? 100 Meter! 100 Meter! Oh, Toni! Bring mich over, did it bit hier. Jimmy Tiger.
Wir sind getroffen. Wir sind getroffen. Wir sind getroffen.
Okay, slightly too offensive. But yeah, I needed a break, man. That mission is already over how long we are playing, man. Those missions, man, that's also 2 hours, man. Give me a break, man. There's always those newer games, man. They make always those giga missions. Yeah, I understand. Same co-op sitting together, but man, give us a break. Come on, it could be 2 missions. I already killed 100 dudes, 20 tanks. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's fine, yeah, check it out. It's on Steam. It was pretty fun. I'll come back in 2 with another game. Be right back.